Alright, how are we all doing today? Excellent, I'm sure. Today we'll be showing you Boomkin PvP. To tell you off right now, it is a loss. It is a loss. And there are a couple of instances, and by a couple I mean probably more than I care to share, of me failing miserably. So here we go, we're off. And we see 3 people going to the waterworks, which means they're about to zerg mines. So we just tell everybody that, hey, guess what, mines is gonna get hit. There we go. Alright, what's different as a Boomkin? We do not have Insect Swarm. Although, if you put Sunfire in where Insect Swarm used to go, it will feel very natural. You don't get the haste anymore, but the feeling, the rotation will be natural. So what are we doing? We're dotting everything, and we're getting rollful stomped, and they're eating our faces, and, you know, all that fun stuff. And this DK just wants to make love to my back, and he does, and I give him credit for it. So yeah, because I was working on the shaman who I saw casting a healing surge, so yes. I see heals, I attack them. So you take a look, yay, I've got shit damage. But, you know, I've got some healing in there. Heals for the people. Here we go. Let's see if we can keep him out of mines. Excellent, we took the mines. So what do we have left here? We've got a priest, a shadow priest. Now a shadow priest should, in essence, be doing psychotic DPS. And I mean utterly psychotic. That was such a fail right there. But anyway. They do. They just do insane DPS. If you take a look at some of my shadow priest stuff, I do insane DPS. It's just absurd. All you need is 3 Mind Blasts and a Devouring Plague, and you're essentially good to go. Alright, so here we go. What's this? We got, our Death Knight friend again. I'll just put some dots on everybody so we keep getting those Star Surge procs. There we go, more dots on, oh, Swift Mend, excellent. That means the Druid's the healer. There we go. Let's take a look at the Druid. Completely forget about the Paladin. Alright, Druid's dead. He's gonna stun me. Well, he's gonna pop his wings and everything. Wow, you go Paladin. There we go, a little Boomy jump back action. Ugh. I hate Boomkins who just spam Starfire, or Sunfire and Moonfire. But when he's directly on my face, there's not much I can do. So yeah, that's what we ended up doing. Because he's close enough, he'd be able to rebuke. There we go. Let's get some rejuves out for everybody. Bum bum bum. Try to keep the people up while still doing damage. Alright, nobody's on my face. Let's cast some Wraths. Wrath. Bum bum. Get away from the Shadow Priest. Yeah, see, that Devouring Plague hurts a lot. And smack him with that, he'll appreciate that. What do we got? The Hunter and the... Resto Druid. There we go. You stay right near the flag, because if you try to move out of there, you'll get sucked right back in. There we go, dots for everybody. Spam hit the warrior. Oh, we got a Shadow Priest hiding in the back. Bam! Surprise, saw you. Put some more dots on you, more dots on you, more dots on you. Now you'd look at this and you'd say, yeah, you're not Ninja Cap in that flag. You'd look at this and you'd say, well, how could you possibly lose this? All you guys are working well together. Well, that's the thing about BGs. For some reason, sometimes when people see that they're ahead, I don't know what it is. It's a mental discrepancy. It's something, I don't know. But they all of a sudden become retarded or cocky or we can't possibly lose this. And we end up losing this. Why did I post it? Why would I post a loss? Why would I post my own failures? Well, one, I may not see all my failures. So I put it out there for you guys to take a look and say, hey, dude, you really screwed up here. I'm sure are much better Boomkins out there than me. Much better PvPers out there than me. I know that for a fact. I am not an Arena Grandmaster. I am not anything, so... yeah, so I post this there for you guys to take a look and go, holy fail, why would you possibly spec like that? And then I get better by default, and then other people who watch it say, wow, he really failed there. You know, I have the same problem, and somebody replies and says, you know, this is the problem, and then more people get better, and that's what we're going for. So here we go. More dots for the Shadow Priest. Nuke the Shaman. And of course, he reincarnates. Outstanding. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. And he chose to reincarnate right then. You know, I just don't see that working out well for him. Shink! Either way, he was going somewhere. Alright, so the Shaman's down. Outstanding. We'll jump around like a retard. It's like I'm tanking almost. Alright, here we go. Way too many people at Waterworks. That would just be suicidal. Oh, I tried to heal midgets. I was not close enough. Sorry, midgets. You're on your own. Let's see how Lighthouse is doing. Oh, look at that. Top damage. Woot! And half healing of that damage. So that's not too bad. Keeping your buddies up. As a Boomkin, it's pretty easy. As you can see, I've got Voodoo on the side. I've set it to left click to rejuvenate, just because it's nice and it's easy, and bum bum bum. I'm so fail with that Ursul's Vortex, just saying. Bum bum bum, dot everybody, dot everybody. Yeah, come to find out that Shaman was elemental, and I don't know how priests can fear 900 miles away. Happens to me all the time. And then I get mentally retarded, and I forget where I am, and I'm stuck in the water, and... yeah, that didn't last long. Bum, bum, bum. You know, when I go to fear people, if they are not directly touching my ass, I can't get the fear off. It's probably just me. So here we go. Figure out where everybody is. Looks like they're going for Waterworks. So we'll just take a stroll over there. And they seem to have it under control. Somebody yelled mines, bum bum bum. Great heals. We actually have healers. This probably isn't going to go well. DK is going to ride me like a donkey. So we'll do our grasp thingy. Oh yeah, he had a devouring plague waiting. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And that's what happens with a nice full 3-stack of Devouring Plague. Bum bum bum. Healing done. Their Druid's doing well. I can't believe I'm that high up on the healing meter, but okay. Alright, let's see if we can get some astral communication. What that does is it basically puts you in one or the other of the eclipses, and if you do not like solar, you can hit it again and you will go back to lunar, which gives you, you know, that nice little buff for all the damage. Yeah, that Ursul's Vortex fail again. There we go, dot dot dot. Dots for the people. Do do do, nobody's on my face, so we can start spamming stuff. I should have spent way more time with that Shaman, because the Pally is doing jack for damage. Immune, dun dun dun, Shadow Priest. Ah, silence, trying to flash yell that sucker. Alright, some Shaman action. Alright. Bum bum bum. I should probably rejuvenate, there we go. Throw some rejuvenations for everybody. There's the Death Knight, there's the Warlock. Dip out of range in case he was casting something, and he's not going to live long. Now we seem to be doing pretty well. We've got 2 bases, we've had 2 bases the entire time. This is about the point where things start to go wrong. I couldn't tell you what happened. I'm actually re-watching it as I'm commentating on it. So, we shall see. Bum bum bum. There's a few people over there, but we should have enough to deal with it. Try to get the speed boost. Bum bum bum. Let's get some Star Surge, so keeps them off the flag. That was the purpose of that. Let's get dots on everybody. Keep an eye on that Paladin, who's likes. Yeah, there's their reinforcements. That's why we lost it. And their healer's here, and I don't think anybody's focusing the healer. Pally's got his immunity up. What a wasted Star Surge. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, he's trying to cap it right now. There we go. Throw a dot on him. Bum, bum, bum. Do a little astral storm. There were too many people near the flag. Oh yeah, and the Death Knight comes up and rips off my face. Nicely done, Sir Death Knight. Nicely done. Oh, and there was a Warlock back there. Outstanding. And this is where we actually lose the waterworks. Bum, bum, bum. And you got KY yelling at everybody. WW, come on, right now! Jesus Christ, for the love of... He's probably raging on the other side of his computer. Oh yeah, now he's swearing. He's mad as hell. Now see, I take something like this as enjoyable. It is a good game. They have good healers, or the healers are at least paying attention, or we're not focusing them. And it's going to end up being a good game. That's why I just mentioned that to the gentleman. I enjoy stuff like this. I hate, don't get me wrong, when we are all farming honor and we need it for the new tier of gear. We like the face rolls. You get in, you get out, you get your honor, it's good to go. But, I don't know, there's something about a good game of back and forth that I enjoy. You know, if they're playing well and we're playing well, then I don't mind if I lose. But, you know, alright. Oh, yeah, there's the healer. Bum, bum, bum. I really need to learn to entangling roots. I tried to vortex him, but he got out of the way in time. See, look at that. Did you see how far away from the priest I was? I was like across the frickin' map. And now he's gonna eat my face, and rightfully so, because he's a shadow priest. And he timed a good silence. Excellent. Bum, bum, bum. And now we're respawning. And this is about where the game flips. We never end up getting another point back. Dang, some of you need PvP gear. And that's when I look at my own gear and I'm like, yeah. Yeah, granted, it's not wonderful, but the way they changed it from old PvP gear to the PvP power and PvP resilience, it just feels like everybody gets hit a lot harder. To me, anyway. You may have a different idea. Yeah, here they come. Hide, hide, run away. Yeah, like I'm gonna get that close to an elemental shaman. Good job. Oh, there you go, priest. Because I was all on top of attacking both of you as a Boomkin. Maybe as a kitty, but not as a Boomkin. Bum, bum, bum. I'm sure there are Boomkins that can do it. I am not one of them. Just stealthing around, wasting time. Yeah, this attack on waterworks, I think, is the one where I royally screw up. Oh no, this is the one where I tried to be sneaky and the shaman turned around. Alright, so I think I'm Billy Badass. Bam, there you go. Throw a quick silence as he threw a silence, so we're both sitting here with our thumbs up our asses. Now, normally I would have been able to take this Shadow Priest. Normally. He had switched over to pure healing, which wasn't a problem. The more he heals, the more damage I can do. But the shaman turns around, and that shaman hits like a Mack truck. See, now he's in his healing phase. I have nothing to silence him. The other shaman's not wind shearing him, which would lock him out. And then I notice the flame shock, and I'm like, oh shit. And there's the shaman, put some dots on the shaman. Dot up everybody, because we know I'm going down. Outstanding. So we res again. Ultimately, I like the Boomkin. The subtle changes they made are nice. I probably should have... You know, I like to focus on the damage meters, typically, when I post things for you and all that cheese and whatnot, but this is a nice actual BG that, yeah, that's where I'm like, oh yeah, those priests should be doing way more damage. They should have been. They just should have. I like where they are, but this is a this is a realistic BG. At the end of the day, outside of a pre-made, you can't control what the other 9 people are going to do in your BG. I mean, if you're doing a pre-made, you know how everybody else is. You know they're geared correctly, you know, gemmed correctly, spec'd correctly. You know, some of them may be gladiators, some of them might not. You know, who have a lot more PvP experience, and others are just like, wow, it's the week before MOP. Who really gives a shit? That's why I'm here. Yes, it's either that or raid Dragon Soul on an alt. And yeah, no. Oh, this is a good failure of mine. I'm going to get off 1 spell, I think. And then I'm going to get my face eaten because I'm a dumbass. So here we come. I've got my Ursul's Vortex ready. Dun dun dun. Should I put it on the priest? Should I put it on the pally? Put it on the priest, keep him over there. And there's the hunter. There is my 1 Sunfire that is going to go off. Do do do. Oh no, I hit Starfall too. That was fail. Face ripped off. Anywho. Yeah. Probably shouldn't have even walked in there, to be honest. Approach from a different angle, time my attack a little later. Did a little more scouting. I don't know. But it was bad. Here comes some more friends to the mine. Bum, bum. Why are you resto with insignia and legendary staff? And I'm like, I has no legendary staff, and I'm not resto. Alright, see if we can troll this shaman, because you can attack through here, which is very nice to abuse. See, I'm really just specifically timing all those little casts through all those little holes. Not really, you can just do it. And then all of a sudden there's this weird thing where it's like, oh, you can't hit him from here. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I all have to peek out now. Bum bum bum. Focus on the Shadow Priest. Shaman comes back after he's healed himself. Bum bum bum. Get some special love for the Shamanamanon. Nice smack for the Shadow Priest. Noticed I'm a little low. Let's get a quick rejuve. Rejuve for everybody. Why not? Yeah, we got a Warlock action. You know, I rejuve people just because if the more time we're all on the field, assuming they're not mentally retarded, not saying any of these people were, I have no idea, I'm not watching it from their perspective, the more damage they can do, especially since there's only 1 healer listed and the other 9 of us are damaged, so yeah. So the more time they're on the field, the more damage they can do, right? Why not? And if I'm not actively attacking anybody at the moment, keeps us on the field longer, keeps us doing damage longer, and do. Oh yeah, come here, 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 bam! I love that. Run away! There you go. I mean, it was a good game. I definitely had my screw-ups. Our team definitely had its screw-ups, but, you know, it is what it is. Not every time you log in for a BG, it's going to be great people, amazing people. You're not always going to win. That's just the law of averages. Even gladiators lose. They may not lose nearly as often, but they lose. Silence. I don't know why, I just do not like this Death Knight. Bam! Right in your face. Bum, bum, bum. I forget what happens here. I know we have 1, 2, 3 of us, and they've got their healer over there. Throw some dots on everybody. I wasted my silence on the mage. Should have saved it for the healer. Oh yeah, there's their backup. This'll be fun. Boop, boom, boom, boom. Proc, 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 proc. Here comes the mage. There we go. Dots for the Shamanamanon. Dots. Can we get off dots? More dots. And it was a loss, and the Alliance won, and it was a good game. It definitely was a good game. Well played. I mean, it was fun. So that is Boomy PvP, not good Boomy PvP. If you would like, I will upload one of me cheesing and all that other fun stuff, but that was a realistic BG where shit just happens. You may not play perfect, your teammates may not play perfect, and it just is what it is. But that's about it.